glad to see you.
Yo. Dude, have you guys been watching these eagles in fucking Big Bear Valley? Just a real quick change of subject. Do you guys watch YouTube, like the eagles, eagle nest?
Grace, I've been watching it.
Yeah, I've been watching them since they were hatched. You know, it's insane. Dude, this is fucking amazing, dude. I've learned so much. I just watch it all day. I have the TVs on all day with that shit. Just, never mind. Sorry, I digress.
Okay, before I chime out, Miguel, I just wanted to say I think some of your points were more astute than they got credit for. I'm done speaking.
Oh, that's okay, dude. It's just my opinion based on, I guess, a little bit of experience I had, 21 years, but it wasn't that much experience, apparently. But I think that if it's written that those guys can use, what do you call that thing again? Signal, and they can delete, you know, if they should be fine. If it specifically says you can't delete anything from Signal, then they're in trouble. If it doesn't, it's a gray area, man. They'll probably get away with it, which is fine by me, you know.
Andrew's point is inferential, but it's also astute. If they claim that they were using proper collection methods on that conversation, it does make sense that you might remove the data from Signal itself. I'd like to hear from you.
Miguel, can you at least backtrack on the I don't care? Because it's at least it seems in bad faith for you to fall back on the I don't care when we've been talking about it for like 45 minutes.
I really don't appreciate some fucking retards in here, okay, putting bullshit in there.
Okay.
If you're protecting classified or non-classified government information, you have to remove it from devices that could fall into somebody's hands. How many people are in this chat group? A dozen? How do you know a phone doesn't get lost and then whoever has physical access gets all of it? You have to set the fucking messages to disappear.
Please don't
That should be the
I'm just
policy.
trying to become a big content creator one day.
How is
I have
that not
supporters. So
I
if
mean,
you
you
have
have
the
to be a
chance,
retard to understand this or what? Now, that's separate. If you're required for that conversation to preserve records, there is a system
Therefore, depends
that
entirely.
you use. I don't know, you take pictures or whatever, you collect the records, you preserve them.
Dude, everyone in this room has heard you say this multiple times. The only person who didn't hear you is David, who currently left.
No, he did, but he comes in every fucking day and starts making a fight.
Alright.
David is a fucking retard.
Grace, the last like 20 minutes have been people making the same point over and over again, and the conversation isn't moving. It's just people reiterating the point they've already. I'm not saying you, Andrew. I'm just saying literally everyone in this conversation is just reiterating the point they already made.
But if David's gonna come in and say stupid shit, I'm not gonna let him get away with it. Fuck him.
Let's do round 20, guys. Come on, one more round.
Grace, Miguel's also been watching the Eagle Nest.
Oh, I've been watching the Eagle Nest, yeah, for like.
Hey, Miguel.
What's up, Grace?
It's good to see you. Are you guys talking about the Big Bear Eagles?
Oh yeah, dude, I have that thing on every day, all day.
Oh man, I had to
On my
detach
teeth.
myself. I was worrying too much about those after the third one died. When the third one
Oh
died,
yeah.
oh my heart just broke. I couldn't do
All
it.
three
anymore.
died?
One died. One died.
Just one.
It was during the last big storm they had, man. She got buried, like big time buried. I'm surprised that more people died.
So my dad sent me a photo yesterday. He said, look what I thought it looks like. This thing was that hundred. A dead, grown ass ball. I was like, damn. He's like, any idea? I was like, you're not touching it. Any idea how they died? Is it against the law to have eagle feathers? Is it against the law?
Yeah. You know what? So I'm saying any part of that corpse, you should not touch at all. He'd get in serious trouble.
Yeah, no, he's not going to. He's struggling. It's like, but Native Americans, I think, are dead.
finished as no music is ever finished.
Yeah, but I think the government takes possession of the corpse and then they give it to the tribe. But like, you need like the government to possess it and then give it to the tribe. Like, they don't just like, it's not like you can be like, I know that I can take this dead body.
Structure would fall.
Dude, so speaking of like, what do you call it, Game and Fish or whoever it is, a couple days ago, some dude shot a javelina right in front of my house. And I went outside and freaked out. He shot it with like a handgun. He thought it might have been rabbit. It was.
You get the arrangement I said? My whole family's in the car.
But he used frangible rounds. I was like, holy shit, dude. He shot like literally 5 feet from my property, from my house. It was interesting. I had never seen that. It's the only guy apparently that's allowed to do that in the local area. Sorry, I digress about stupid shit. But Mohan, what were you saying about me and saying I don't care?
Oh, I mean, I really do not want to recursively talk about the same conversation for 40 minutes. I was just saying that, it does feel like you do care.
I personally, I care about as much as I'll talk about it, but after done talking about it, it won't cross my mind again. If that's what you're saying. That's why I say. I mean, I don't care. It's not gonna live. It's not gonna live in my brain.
Like you won't hold a grudge over it. It's just like it feels like. No, I'm not saying you, but it just like it saps the like good faithness out of a conversation if you're talking with someone about like your beliefs. And then towards the end, they're like, I don't care, but I can still keep debating it. But even if we
beliefs, it's just based on my prior experience. Like if somebody I knew did that in one of my teams, my unit, they'd get fucking crucified. Like everything.
Determines your skin color is where you are.
yes,
In the world. That can be true, but you have to be more precise. It's not just like, hey, I'm born near the equator, so my skin is dark. It's that
habitation. You trusting in him, obeying him, following his instructions. Go ahead and read.
There shall no evil befall thee,
Uh-huh.
neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
You could.
The same, yeah, you could just request it to be Aramaic.
Nah, come on.
كيف حالك حبيبي؟
Because candle is beautiful. It's actually part of the Palestinian culture where also
That lit filler could turn any fat hot straight.
Who the fuck is this?
Assalamu alaikum.
He was in Texas. When I confronted him and stuff, that's when he wanted to he wasn't trying to kill me. I guess he was just trying to black me out. I don't know, but I've never been beat by a black man besides choked or whatever.
Choked in bed or choked in the car like you effing B word?
No.
What the fuck?
No, it was like a choke, like, oh, you found out my secret, oh, I'm a crackhead. And then he finally let me go.
Damn. You should recreate that and put it on TikTok.
And it'd be fast as hell, too.
You should recreate that scene and put it on TikTok.
No, I don't even like thinking about it.
I know, that's why I say maybe it'll go viral.
really feel.
What the fuck is nigga talking about, bro?
I'm saying people do that. I mean, people waste all their time looking at TikTok. Like, you could reenact that scene and it'd probably go viral.
No, it would probably get deleted and restricted because they don't do that type of stuff on TikTok. But what they do is a lot of homo stuff. So I could do some homo stuff and get away with it.
Hey,
Go viral.
do homo stuff?
Yeah.
I noticed Wizard in your picture. Aleister Crowley is mentioned on there, and he used to say having sex with little boys is like the key to spirituality.
I don't know. I've read a lot of his books. I've never read
No, on
that
his
in any of his
picture,
books.
Wizard picture.
This is an
Crowley is mentioned there.
That's an Aleister Crowley tarot book, but in this book it does. I've read a lot of his books. I've never read anything about what you just said. You'd have to prove it or show it to back up that.
Oh, I'd have to prove that
Why would he have that book up?
that Aleister Crowley was into having sex with little boys.
Yeah, you'd have to prove it.
You know, I'll do you one better. I'll prove it after you leave. I want you to keep believing it. And I
I
go
mean,
back
all communication is hypnosis. Are you projecting?
Yeah, are you projecting? I was not white voicing either.
Yo, is it against Jordan to spill your seed?
Only thing I've ever read that I found to be like egregious in all his books, it does mention something about child sacrifice, but I think it's more like not literally, meaning that it's just like to let you use your imagination because they used to actually do child sacrifice. So it's like a way, it's just, in 2025, the only child sacrifice is your local Planned Parenthood facility. So, use your imagination.
Hey, don't go there. Don't go there. That's my favorite place.
Yeah, so I'll read it. Here we go. Suicide. All right. Ike, by the way, this is. Did you just say Planned Parenthood was your favorite place? So Ike, I'm killing. All right, so Ike, this information's coming your way right after I read it. All right. So here, let's see. In any event, it was a culture then well known for being accepting of what Crowley intended to explore: the taboo realm of homosexual sex, magic, and the effects of sacred sodomy on the mind. Okay, so when you're reading his books and it's talking about the life force, which comes from the penis, and then it enters into the root chakra, that's the booty hole, and then it runs through all the other chakras, which is dealing with your spinal cord, the spinal fluid, and then it goes to your brain. So it's not my fault you can't read the books. All right, so here, let's continue. Any seasoned occultist knows that the sex force is truly the God force made manifest. Sexual attraction is the most fundamental force in nature and thus the experience of orgasm, the critical moment in which to transcend human consciousness. The very key to magical power, then it has all the charts with all the moho shit here. The moment new life is infused from the spirit realm into matter, and the crucial moment when the soul opened up completely to the influence of the demonic, leading the soul to higher states. Right now, let's continue here. In consequence, through ritual sexual rites, the individual can manifest their sacred will in a multitude of ways of magical action and intention, invoking the demonic entities through ultimate focus during masturbation. Okay? That's a little weird kundalini position that they sit in. They're like masturbating without their hands. Let's continue. Okay. So now, this is what it says here. Crowley says, with the highest...
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no supporters. Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no supporters. So if you have...
Thrilled with lysome lust of the light. Oh man, my man.
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a...
I'm fucking rich, baby. I want 500 million.
Hello, Queen Brown. Ours fall from its point. It symbolizes invoke. Ours fall from. Ours.
Between such organized groups. Now I get it. Oh yeah, maybe like free world was. And then that would essentially be the
lovers, paradise, and the
It's the base of the spine, that's the root chakra. Then it goes up the spine to the brain, right? Chakra through the stimulation of the sphincter.
if meaning of 22 keys. If.
Please don't scroll. Please don't scroll. Please don't scroll. I'm just...